Hello and welcome back to Coastal Crafts. So I've been and done a little bit of shopping and a few bits have come in online. So I thought I'd show you what I got. The first bits, these are from Wilco. And these little paper clips reduced down to 25p, which I thought was pretty cute. They're dog paper clips. They also had rabbit and horse. Was there another one? Oh, duck. That was the other one. Mango is causing some chaos, but we'll just try and ignore her and carry on and hope for the best. So they do seem to be a bit joined together. It's like one of those puzzles where you have to try and separate them. Here's one that is already separated. So I think that's pretty cute. Definitely add one of those or a few of those onto projects. And they come in this cute little container as well. Dog paper clips, and I can't get them all back in, but there we go. And then I got these, which is just a bit of fun. They were 50p for these little, what would you call them, unicorns. Unicorn puffy stickers. When you open them up, you get 2 sets of them, so I can have one set for me and one set to gift to somebody. And I think they're quite cute and quite fun. Like that one I like. This one seems is a bit crazy, isn't it? It's like it's going for a bit of a jog or something. I'm not so sure about that one. And then maybe you could stamp your own message on there, but they were 50p in Wilco. And then we've got these 2 paper sets for £1.50 each. And I know Catch Crafts used this paper pad, she told me, when she sent me her latest Happy Mail, which is a swap. And I really liked it, so I thought I'd pick that up. That's in French as well. I can use that in my French album that doesn't exist at the moment. But there's that one. There's that one, that's pretty. There's that one's got butterflies and things. It's quite just a generic, nice pattern. I like that because it's got almost like buttons or some kind of vintagey sort of sewing crafty item around the outside. Nice sort of floral one. There's absolutely loads of paper. I think it's 78 or something papers. I like that one. With a little watch. You can always cut the watch out, couldn't you? And I like the doily as well in the corner. And that one's got a bit of interest in there as well. See those little flowers. Let's have a bit of a closer look. Garden girl with a watering can. That's nice. You could use that frame, couldn't you, in either an album or in card making. And that one which has a little teapot and some other random little bits and pieces. So quite a range of stuff in there. You get 72 sheets. That's absolutely loads for £1.50. I think they've had these at Every Crafts £1, but I hadn't picked them up because I didn't want to start doing another order for Every Crafts £1 before you know it. There goes your money. So this one, flicking it away, Sweet Paris. And of course, we know I went on a trip to Paris. Have I talked about it enough? I'm not sure. That's really pretty, isn't it? Really like that one. I really like that one as well, because it's like a map. It's not like a map. I guess it is a map. It is a map of Paris. It'd be a nice little background. So I am thinking album, but it could also be really good for a pocket letter or something, wouldn't it? Paris pocket letter or something like that. That's pretty. Pretty. These would be good as sort of layering bits or just background ones. That one's interesting as well. I like it because it's quite a sort of vintage Paris style to it. I'm sort of looking at it, trying and read what it says, but it's quite small, and I'm looking for a camera, so it's not overly easy to do. They're quite interesting, aren't they? I quite like them. So I'm sure you've seen this before. It's not new at all. It's just the fact that it's gone down to £1.50. So if you do like this, now is the time to get it from Wilco. Got a love a bit of Wilco. I went in there to get cat litter. I didn't go in there to get crafty stuff. I would like to point that out for anyone who's watching. See the kitten, ow, who's scratching my leg at the moment, uses a lot of cat litter, so that had to be bought. And then we had some bargains, so I came back with those. Right, so moving on, I mentioned this in my video of the magazine haul. So I was saying how I read the magazine and it showed some lovely metallic ink being used on an embossed image. And so it was this Spectrum Noir ink. So I went and had a look on Craftstash, and they had these 3 packs that you could buy them individually for £4.97, and I think it was about £12.50 or something to get the 3-pack. And I thought, well, I'm going to get, I'm going to get one, and then I'm going to want another one. So I might as well just buy the 3-pack. So I got the silver, which I've tried out. Metallic pigment for stamping, blending and embossing. I've got the gold, not yet used that, but very excited to use that in a minute. And the bronze one. And I can show you, I'll just flick back to the card that I showed you in the previous one, but that's using a stencil with that silver. And I think that comes out nicely. That's stamping with the silver. I still need to work on the technique for putting, what I wanted to do is putting it over the embossing folders, you know, and getting a black embossed image and getting the metallic to really show up. But I think they're going to be really good fun. So yeah, pick those ones up. Then we'll move over to eBay. You know I love a bit of eBay. I obsessively watch eBay. So this is mango. So you can't have mango. Mango's mine. But you could probably pick up this one. So this is my favourite things stamp set. Oh, hello. Are you okay, Pip? Come here. Oh, she fell. She fell. Right. Back to where we were. Kittens are a little bit more clumsy, aren't they? They don't always land on their feet. Anyway, can't get that one out. But this is the stamp sets. This was on eBay, but it feels a nice, like not being used too much. What's it called? Oh, Go Overboard. But great for doing my nautical album, which I have finished. I absolutely love my nautical album, the one that I showed it to you, and I put the photos in and added a little bit more on. So I might do some more nautical stuff because I do love that kind of thing. But it also came with the dies, and I was keen on that one to make like a porthole. And that one obviously cuts up the mango, cuts out the stamps. What have you done now? You just ruined the camera setup. What are you thinking? Seriously. Ah! Sorry about that. Apologies. I'm sorry. She doesn't talk. So yeah, so I thought they would be useful elements. But sorry about that. She's gone a bit mad. It's quite hard to control a kitten. You wouldn't believe it. So there we go. That one came off eBay. And then on eBay, somebody was selling off a bundle of this craft box bits from the Seaside range. So I know, more nautical stuff. You thought I was done with it. You were wrong. So you get the so this is actually about £12 or something I ended up paying, £12.50 maybe. But there we go. I'll show you what I got quickly. There were these papers, and I think they're really beautiful. Really beautiful. I love the bottle in there. There's that one. And there's that one. There's that one, which almost looks like a mermaid's tail. And is that the first one I showed you? That's probably my favourite. So you get that, came with it. So I think you can still buy the stuff on the Craftbox website as an alternative if you went to craftbox.co.uk. There was this lovely elastic. I've already used some of this on my album, so there's a bit less than there was originally. It's actually elastic. I just used it as ribbon, but that's really pretty. Then you get some of these cute embellishments. Let's just tip them out, why not? So we've got a little shell there, which could obviously be coloured or left white. Not sure what that is, but there we go. That looks like some kind of shell. It's really sort of glistening in light. And that one, it feels like sticky plastic. And a little starfish. In this one, I've had one of these before. I can't remember if I got it in a goodie bag from Craftbox UK or whether somebody gifted it to me. Can't remember. Anyway, you get these pretty shiny things, and two of these things that I think feel like baby teething rings. I think they put them in there because they thought they looked like sea glass. To me, they're not sea glass, but they're cute for baby stuff, which is fine because I do that as well. Yeah, more embellishments here. I'll have a quick look through. Why not? Why not? You're watching my video, why not have a look at everything? This one says Dreaming of the Sea. So you've got some little clear bits. Love these clear ones. I've got very perfectly made ones bought off AliExpress, you know, like perfectly round. These ones are a bit more irregular shapes, which is kind of interesting. It's seahorse, shell, turtle, another turtle. I like that one. It's like a light bulb with a goldfish in it. Obviously, no, don't put goldfish in light bulbs. That'd be bad. But That's interesting. Oh, I like that. I really like that mermaid tail. Might actually make that into a necklace. So that's that one. Another one of those in there. Not going to open these up. I've had these ones before, but I really like them. The ombre beads. These are pretty. If you have pierced ears, I don't have pierced ears. There's a bit of a spoiler alert in case you're wondering. But they would make pretty earrings, wouldn't they? Can't do that. I wonder if it would look prettier on a ring. Don't know why I was assuming that that would hold it there. I mean, would that look nice on a ring? Or would that be a bit random? Who knows? I have got ring backs, I think, somewhere that I could use to turn it into a ring. Tell me what you think. You get a stamp. I've not tried this stamp out yet, but I think it's pretty because it's got the shells and the seahorse, and they are photopolymer. I know because I've had their stamps before. And lastly, if I have anything left by the end of this that Mango hasn't destroyed, it'll be a small miracle, won't it? Some pretty lace. Actually, this one's stretchy as well. In the lovely blue colour, and I do have masses of lace. I'm not gonna deny it, but I do like it, so I'm always happy to have some more. So all that stuff does need to be tidied up, but it can amuse that small cat for a while. Then there is another little goodie bag purchase I made. This one was quite a bit cheaper. I think I paid about £2 something in the end. And in this little goodie bag off eBay came some bags to put things in. These are always useful. I've got some small ones of these from AliExpress, but these are some bigger ones. They say handmade with the little doilies on. So I got a couple of packs of these. They're very cute, and a few, probably just one pack of the red ones that say rainy day. What you doing, kitty cat? Cute. I think that was the bit they came in. So this was kind of a, I guess, like kawaii food sort of bundle, and I'll show you what I mean. That'll make more sense for this. So the person obviously, and I don't do this, but the person obviously makes lots of these little, I guess they're from Fimo, are they, or resin food shapes. I think that's actually quite cute. I'm going to put that onto something. So they had in some of the ones that they had made. I presume they'd made them. I really like that as well. And that one on a hair clip. I like these. I think they're really cool. That's why I picked them up. And that's what this mould is for, I think, for making things like that. So with that, you've got the thing to make the base and the thing to make the top. And then I guess you would put the two together and make like a little cupcake. I have got some, I haven't got Fimo because I'm not very good with it. I find it too hard to mould. But I've just got straight off clay, which I would definitely use to make some of these. I don't know if I use to make the bigger ones. But that's what this is all about. In this bundle came this. I'm going to have to rip it open. And I like this. It's, I don't know if they made this or they bought this, but it's a little, it's what you get on eBay, isn't it? Completely random section of things. It's a squidgy that is a Mickey Mouse donut. I mean, talk about just unnecessary things. I really like that. I love it. I love it. These are bits to make your own hair grips. A bit too old to be wearing hair grips like that, but they're cute nonetheless. And the little people in my life, tend to be boys, but to do it for some girls. Actually, for some friends that got girls who were probably still vaguely young enough. That's the washi tape that came with it. It's quite Japanese kawaii. Oh, hello. Managed to knock that on the floor. Well done, Mango. Get some ribbon, just generic pink ribbon. That's not overly exciting. These look like bits to make those keyring things. Interesting. A giant bow. Let's turn it around now. Mango's gone. Love it. Don't know what I'm going to put it on. It feels really nice. These. How cool are these? They are little jelly beans. Made from, I don't know, resin or Fimo. Oh, I'm going to hear Mr. Coaster Crafts coming home. Some Fimo bits, I guess they are. And a couple more packs of little resin shapes. And I am going to go now because he's going to start coming upstairs and being annoying. But that's what I have picked up recently. Give me your comments and speak to you very soon. Bye.